Barbara. Icky, icky, icky outside, but I'm going out anyway. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Oh, terrible day. Muggy, 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 thick air. Not very hot though. But thunderstorms expected later, so we're in for it. Those of us who love Pearl. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. So I was up a little early today. Dawn has gone. It's only 9:30. He left about 45 minutes ago. We had a very nice visit. He's a lovely, lovely man. I felt a little bad we didn't have a list of things for him to do because he's the kind of guy who likes to do stuff. When he used to come visit Aura and Garland, they had a list of things for him to do. He was working in the yard. He was fixing this and that. So we just sat around and talked, I think. Well, he's been on a long vacation. I think he will have been gone almost a whole month by the time he gets home. So he'll be glad to be home. He might do a very long day and get home tonight, or else he'll stop. He'll play it by ear. But meanwhile, we had a lovely visit. He was very kind. He's bought me a book on, to help you through the grieving process when you lose a parent, which was very sweet. And so I will be reading that to see what it has to say. And yeah. Just a lovely man who loves Aura to death, so always fun to spend time with him. So I did get yarn. Here's the yarn. I got Karen Cinnamon Swirl Cakes. I think this is a DK. I don't think it's a worsted. What do you think? They have a picture of a shawl here. It says 3 cakes. I only bought 2, and I'm not sure why I only bought 2, but I only bought 2. Oh, it's a crocheted pattern anyway, so not that I was going to make it. It's medium number 4. I don't know what that equates to in yarn. 10 by 10, 4-inch square, US 8, 17 stitches. So we shall see. 100% acrylic, machine washable and dryable. That's what I want. But it's nice and soft, and I hope I enjoy knitting with it. Thank you for the suggestions for shawls. I will take a look and see what I think will work. I suppose I could hold it double if I wanted to do something really thick. But I don't have any giant needles. I have a 10.5. I have 10.5. I don't know. Excuse me if I have anything bigger than that. But I just thought Mama would like these colors, and I would enjoy knitting it. So I need to get cracking. I'm not sure, to be perfectly excuse me, honest, I'm not sure a triangular shawl is best for her. I guess I need to think about that for a minute. I just poured my coffee down my shirt. I do that a lot when I'm at the end of my cup. Ugh. And I just put this on clean today. Oh well. What are you going to do? I used to do that when I was going to work. I had travel mugs that the coffee was made straight into the mug, and the lid had holes all the way around it so that you could just hold it and drink it from any angle. It wasn't the kind of cup that would close and I've got coffee all over me. Close and keep the coffee from spilling. So it was for, you make it and you grab it and you put in your car and you drink it. But the problem was with the holes all the way around the lid. By the time I got to work, I was at the end and I go, and the coffee would go all over me. I did that pretty regularly until I changed cups, but apparently I'm not trainable. Anyway, so I do want to think about what, because she wears a sweater. So this is a shawl to go over a shirt and a sweater. So the idea of doing like a little bolero was a good idea, except she's already wearing a sweater. Yeah, so I wonder if a rectangular stole shawl might work better for her. I'm not sure. It would have to be, you know, kind of the length of her arm. So what's that? It would have to be like 18 inches. A rectangular shawl, 18 inches. And then I wouldn't even need a pattern. I could just cast it on. 18 inches would be, well, 16 inches would be 4 times 17, which is 4 sevens or 28, 68 stitches. So like 75 stitches. Cast on 75 and just knit. Well, I could start with a garter stitch and see how that looked, and I could just vary the stitches, put some yarn overs in, you know, do a little and then I might actually get started, because I haven't started yet. Can't believe so I have 800 yards. We'll see. And she's sitting down, so it wouldn't need to be too long. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I'll just cast that on, see what happens. I want the Field of Dreams. Can you get me the Field of Dreams? She wants to watch that movie. Well, we think it's coming today. So I think she and I are going to watch the Field of Dreams tonight while Dennis plays his game. So I could be knitting while I watch the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. That movie. She's a baseball fan, so it's partly a baseball fan. I don't know why that got into her mind, but she asked Dennis about 5 times. I ordered it. So she'll have that. So I'm pretty sure it's coming today. So maybe I'll start my sweater, and I think I will just cast on 75 stitches. And that'll be nice. It'll go down her arm, it'll go around her back, and then just knit till I run out of yarn. I might just do that, because then maybe I'll just do that, because I haven't printed out a pattern or anything. Now I feel like there's almost something stopping me from knitting. It's not just, you know, it's like I'm not knitting, as opposed to I'm not knitting, if you know what I mean. I don't know why that would be. So I think just rectangle, you know, choose my own adventure while I'm doing this. I wouldn't have to do too much because the yarn's going to do a lot of it. And, you know, I don't want to worry about a front and a back, because you know how I feel about that. So, yeah, we'll see. See what happens. See what happens. But I think I'm going to start that. And that'll feel good to start it. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll start that today. I'm not planning on doing too much today. I suspect we may end up having bacon and eggs for dinner. Because, I mean, we sat at the table 3 nights in a row eating dinner, which is very unlike us. But I'm going to be starting to spread out my paperwork. I have 2 phone calls to make. I have to inform 2 more entities of my father's death and get things sorted that way. And maybe I'll do that today. I have to do it today or tomorrow because it's getting, I mean, it's been 3 weeks since my dad died. So I think I need to do these things pretty directly. Yeah. So I got a couple things for my mom. I'm going to go to State College on Monday, see my mother again, and bring her some stuff. And Tuesday morning is the funeral for my friend. So I will be doing that. And maids are coming Tuesday as well. So I won't be here for the maids. So Dennis wasn't thrilled to hear that, but that's how things worked out. I suppose I could try to change the maids, but I already canceled them because we didn't have power, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So early next week, no vlogs Monday or Tuesday, but yeah. So cast on 75 stitches. That's what I'm going to do. And start a rectangular shawl for my mother. And then I got to figure out, I got to get some kind of tape or a ribbon. I suppose you could just use white ribbon and write her name on the white ribbon and stitch the white ribbon to the shawl. And then one of these days when I go visit her, I'm going to go through all her clothes and start putting her name on stuff and going through, because I found some things in her closet that are definitely not hers. So I don't know what they're doing over there with the laundry. I mean, she doesn't care. And she doesn't recognize whether something's hers or not, so she's, well, sometimes she recognizes it's hers, but I don't know that she would know for sure something wasn't hers, if you know what I mean. So there are things that, oh, that's mine. I'm like, you're right, it is yours. So, but sometimes they put things on her, they're not hers. She's always dressed. I guess it all works out in the end. I don't know. So I'll go through some things and start putting her names on stuff. And I'm going to pull a couple of knitted things out of her wardrobe because they can't deal with them, and I don't. And it'll make me sad if they get ruined. If nothing else, well, her vest I'll wear, and the sweater I'll put in my stash, use the yarn. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, quiet day today. I'm anticipating, but I am going to start that. I will show you tomorrow the shawl that I started. And just quietly, it's not a good day outside. We probably won't be out on the deck. Although, I mean, it's not horrible, but it's definitely going to rain. Yeah, Dennis will have his game tonight, Ora and I will watch the movie. She'll like that. I think Dennis is going to hook up a DVD player up in her room for her TV so she can watch whatever she wants, because we've got lots of DVDs. We didn't keep a lot of her DVDs, but we kept some of them. So we have DVDs of things that she likes. So I think it's going to be a rainy day, though. Anyway, that's what's happening with me. All is well. We had a very nice visit with Don. He's such a wonderful man. And yeah, it was good. It all worked out. I think Christy and Rich are going to be in State College seeing my mother today, now that I say that. I'm pretty sure today's the day. Or yesterday. They might have gone yesterday and stayed overnight. And they're on their way to their next destination for their fun vacation. So that's good. Meanwhile, I'm going to go. Please take good care of yourselves. I guess I'm going to go and grab a needle. This says an 8. I might grab a bigger one than that. see what I have. See what it looks like. See how I feel. But meanwhile, I thought the colors were pretty. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.